The 1090 HD.
Oh, so close.
1080.
1080 what?
1080 frames per minute.
1080 what?
1080 frames. 1080 HP. 1080 HD.
1080 what?
HP.
Sauce, fam.
1080.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Player Rating Show after our 1-0 masterclass here at the Etihad. Unbeaten at the Etihad. Schooling him. He's got his number. Do you know what I'm saying? Car phone warehouse thing. He's just calling them up. Nothing. 1 defeat and 6 at the Etihad. And the Reds go marching on.
Well, where's the trophies? I want to see trophies, mate.
All right. I'm only joking. But we didn't lose in it on the night. At least that's something. But yeah, straight into player ratings. David De Gea, mate.
Up there for man of the match.
Yeah.
8 easy for me today. Kept us in it in the first 20 minutes. Simple. Game could have been gone after 10 minutes, mate.
I was worried.
Yeah, you said it yourself there. It's coming this. But we weathered the storm thanks to him. Yeah. Mate, that was it. Early 20 minutes. So yeah, he gets an 8 for me. Easy.
I mean, a lot of criticism's been at David De Gea's doorstep this season. Distribution, command in the area. One thing that never you criticise him usually, apart from he make the odd mistakes, you know, his near post and that, is shot stopping. But his shot stopping was brilliant today.
Unbelievable, and that's what we say of him. And that for me today, unbelievable today. I thought today he showed his class today, and that's what we needed. You know what I mean? David De Gea, I question his hunger, I question his desire. Today was a case of just showing your class, man. Just stepping up and saying, you know what, we need you today. And if it was going to take a David De Gea to save us in that kind of moment where Mcguire had a few shots and they were peppering us for the first 10 minutes. We needed David De Gea just to keep us in there. That's what goalkeepers do, top quality goalkeepers. So for me, I can't disagree any more than that. 8 for me, brilliant.
I know I normally forget Brandon Williams, so what I'm going to do is go from left to right so I do not forget him. Yeah? I know we could have got 3 centre halves there, but I'm just going to go left as a back 5 from left to right. Brandon Williams.
For me, it gets a high 7 for me. Unbelievable today. For me, up and down again, that left-hand side, you know what I mean? I thought he worked in a kind of a wing-back position because he didn't have to focus more on his defensive capabilities. You know what I mean? I thought in that first half, I thought he broke out more, even though there wasn't much of a kind of a play and a pattern of play to build it on.
It's like he got there, but then there was nothing else there.
That will come. I think that will come as he gets older, but I feel like he gets the ball and he breaks it and he drives forward. When we have the quality and when we have the team that's set up for the manager, whoever's here, then you can say, you know what, it can be brilliant because he can set the tone. And that's what he does for United. He sets the tone, and I thought today, did he look out of his place today again?
He got out some tough, like you see, like where he's got to take a touch because someone's fired it in at him. He's got a man up his arse. Like he's
arrogant now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's got an arrogance about him. He's got that kind of, you know what? I'll take another touch. There was one moment he's on the edge of a corner box. I'm like, get it out, but he's like, no, I'll take another touch.
Cut back in, and then he just passed it out perfectly.
Man. So for me, he gets a high 7, man. Brilliant today.
Agree with that?
No. He deserves more.
Higher?
He deserves more, mate. He does. You look at what's happened since he's come into the team, and this is how good you can judge a player by. Ashley Young's gone because of Brandon Williams. Yeah, for Ollie's changing the formation because he loves Luke Shaw so much. He's trying to find a formation to fit Brandon Williams in the team because he's undroppable. He was the best player on the pitch today. Never mind for us, the best player on the pitch. Tell me one player who was better than him today in the circumstances. For City standards, no, they were nowhere near. For the composure that he showed for his age, again, I know he was captain for the under-23s when he played there, but as the future captain of United, he's right there in Brandon Williams. Like you said, tough corners there. Any other normal defenders booting it out of play. He would fit into any Premier League defence. He would fit into City's defence. He would fit into Liverpool's defence. He'd go anywhere in the world right now the way he's playing. And that's not just me bigging him up because United
not better than Robertson yet, is he?
You know what, mate?
He wouldn't get in there, Adam.
He'd get into Liverpool's team. He would.
Okay, not starting 11, but he could.
No, he'd be there. But you telling me that he hasn't got a shot of going to the Euros if he carries on playing in this team the way he's playing? This is England now, mate. Southgate will be looking at him. I'm telling you now. For me, he gets exactly the same as De Gea today. It's an 8, and then it all goes downhill.
Downhill from an 8, I suppose. And then next to him was Luke Shaw.
To be honest, I couldn't really fault much of the back line today.
Yeah,
Mcguire had some moments, some stray passes here and there, but you know what? They defended really well tonight. You can't fault any of them. Shaw gets a nice steady 6 for me today. He wasn't as good as Williams. The new centre-back role for him, could he adapt to it? you know what? It didn't look totally out of place tonight.
And he's done it a couple of times. He did it right against Liverpool there.
And some tough games to do it in. So
it's
he's
just,
played,
can we get the balance so we can actually attack in that formation? We look a bit more solid.
Is he going to get in there ahead of an Axel or a Bailly when they're fit? These are the questions. Someone's got to be the scapegoat, because they're two good quality defenders I'd bring in there. I think Shaw's on a 6 tonight for me there. He was nothing great, but he defended well.
Okay. Agree with that?
I wouldn't give him a 6. I'd probably go towards him a 7. I thought today, that left centre-back role, I thought he looked comfortable today. He looked, you know what, I can defend here. I don't have to go and...
Doesn't really get exposed like one-on-one. He's kind of like tucked in. I can go and help. I can be the other man who goes and helps.
He's got a good range of passing in terms of when he can just pass it here and there. You know what I mean? I thought, you know what, today I thought he looked comfortable in that centre-back. He didn't look out of his place. He didn't look like, you know, it was a few moments where he gave the ball away and stuff like that. But I thought, you've got to give credit where it's due, and I've banged on about Shaw. He's not been good enough this season at left back as well. I thought today, for me, he looked comfortable today, and he was solid today. For me, 7.
Is that his new position? Just before we move on from him, I mean, me and Rance was talking about it, and he's like, that's where he's probably going to be most comfortable. We've seen the frailties in his game at left back in terms of limitations going forward. Can be got at the odd time going backwards, and Brandon Williams looks to have cemented that. If Shaw's going to play, is it going to only be in that position now, do you think?
Nah, I still want to see Bailly in that position. I don't want to see Shaw. Top teams will
have everyone in their proper pitch. What do you think?
I think every other player in the squad needs the chances that he's been given. Yeah. Bailly needs the chances, Axel needs the chances, because he's been given chance after chance, mate.
It's like he's getting a second run in his unfavoured position.
We shouldn't be having to find him a position. He should be stamping his authority on his position, and that's why. Other players are better, I think.
Okay, we'll keep it moving. If you disagree, then we'll stop. If not, we'll keep it moving. Next to him was Harry Mcguire.
Harry Beckenbauer, mate, my guy.
Harry Beckenbauer should have scored with his header.
Beckenbauer should have. You know what I mean? That's Sterling. See that Sterling, man? Yeah.
Yeah, listen, great tackle.
I'm telling you, man. This guy, yeah. What a tackle that was. Yeah. I don't know what he was doing about that kind of that pass. You know what I mean? That hollow. You know what I mean? Death trap.
But he made up for it straight away.
Made up for it. You know what I mean? And he did well. For me, again, faultless tonight. I thought he was a commander. I thought he was a leader tonight. Yeah. Mate, my captain for me, he gets a high 7, mate.
Yeah. Do you agree with a 7?
Yeah,
so
I agree with 7 for him, yeah.
Lindelof.
You know, alongside him, he grew into the game. Yeah. If I'm giving Mcguire a 7, I'm probably going to give Lindelof a 7 tonight, because second half, I didn't see him doing much wrong, mate. When the pressure was on, it was down to that back line to keep us in the game, because the forwards were letting us down. They were the ones that shone tonight for me, so I can't really give him any less than the Mcguire. No, so 7.
You agree with that 7, yeah? Wan-Bissaka.
Again, 7, man. Yeah. Sterling, where you at, man? Sterling, where you at? Still in that pocket, yeah?
It's like he just knows, you know what, boy, I'm just not really going to go against him one-on-one. I'm going to try and cut inside or something.
When he was a one-on-one, he was thinking, where's Bissaka? Where's Bissaka? You get me? I'm going to shit my pants here, but, yo, listen. Again, man, faultless. Not adventurous going forward, but again, did what he had to do, and that's what he does. He defends well. For me, 7.
7, yeah? Agree with that?
6-ish, 7. Okay. It's because he's
going what are you going with? Go on.
I'll go 6.
Yeah,
Why
do you think that?
Because they're going forwards. Yeah. I mean, Brandon Williams gives you so much more on the other side. The combo of Lindelof and Bissaka doesn't work as well as the other side for me. Shaw and Lindelof.
Shaw and Williams.
Shaw and Williams look so much more accomplished together, weirdly. I don't know if it's because they're both on the same side, but it's just that Bissaka is the best defender we've got in terms of tackling. But going forward, he just needs to get a bit better.
To be desired for, yeah.
But like Saeed said then, Sterling's had the season of his life, and he hates playing against him. He did nothing again. Absolutely nothing. The only time Sterling went forward because someone else made a mistake. It wasn't exactly Bissaka's fault. Yeah. And that's the only time. He didn't take him on once and get past him. So, you know what? No, I'll give him a 7 because he just shut Sterling down again. And,
fair enough.
Sterling has been awesome this year. And for him to do it twice on his backyard, probably deserves a 7. I'm probably being harsh.
And now this is where it's going to get a bit more interesting going into midfield and attack. So let's start with Matic.
You know what? He could have got an 8 for me today. Yeah. If he didn't get that yellow card and he didn't get that red card, he would have got an 8 for me. He was outstanding today. Yeah. But I feel like he let us down, man.
Stop our momentum, innit? Well, not momentum, because I'm not saying we wasn't really on top, but just keep 11 on the pitch for the whole time at least.
Yeah. For me, he gets a 7 overall. But in terms of that moment, he could have been star quality today. He was, for me, the difference in that midfield. Him and Fred today were solid. As a unit, every ball, picking up every ball, every loose ball, you know what I mean, driving forward, you know, tenacious, you know what I mean, bit of energy in there. For once, Matty looked like he had a bit of energy. He looked like a new man out there. He looked like someone that's now relied upon now. He's thinking, you know what, McTominay's out. I have to be the main man now.
Got to step up.
You know what I mean, he's got to step up now. And all this probably put trust in him. I said, you know what, mate, I need you to step up today. I thought until that yellow card, he got the red card where he let himself down. He didn't need to do that. what are you doing?
I heard all his
where was he going?
questioning the
David
red
Silva,
card.
I think got away from him or something
Yeah.
like that. Where's David Silva going? I don't know, man. Just keep me.
It wasn't like it was outside our box or, you know what I mean? It wasn't a clear run through on goal or anything.
But when the referee had the crowd on top of him, they were losing
And
1-0.
you're on a yellow, you can't do that.
For me, 7 though, 7.
Yeah. Do you agree with that, or would you have gone a bit less because of the red card, or do you think that's fair?
I was giving him man of the match before
Yeah, he was
the
playing
red
well.
card. That's what I was giving him. He was running the show in terms of it's such a shame that we're bigging up the defence and our holding midfielders. They're all doing well, and then we go past that, and then it just goes to shit. Because Fred and Matic, again, they're both playing decent at the moment. You can't deny it.
And now Matic is not going to be there for Wolves.
I know.
So
but
that's even a bigger thing. But what are you going with?
I'll give him. Yeah, I'd probably give him a 7 because it was late on the card, and to be honest, they didn't look like they were threatening much more when we had 10 men, mate. So in the end, it really didn't make much of a difference.
And a good goal from him, great goal.
Fred, same for me. Same for 7. He was beginning of the game. He got caught in possession a little bit. He did get caught, but he at least adapted to it. Realised, and some of his touches were nice. Some of his touches were really nice. I'm gonna give him the same. I give him a 7 for the overall.
Agree with that?
Yeah. Grew into the game.
Jesse Lingard.
I don't know, man. I'll go with a 4, mate. A 4.
No,
4. Mate, poor tonight, mate. Poor.
A 4.
4, mate. It was poor tonight, mate.
I thought you of all people would have gone lower than that.
I don't know. Man. I think because of the grand scheme of things that we won tonight, I think that kind of simmers it down. I feel like tonight as a whole, for me...
No, it's not as a whole, it's individuals.
Well,
this is individual player ratings.
It's
not a team rating.
I just think it could be lower than this, and it'll be harsher than me, but I just think tonight was poor tonight. He didn't give us anything forward, he didn't give us anything to do. I think he's done out here, mate. Jesse Lingard, mate. See you later, mate. Pack your bags, man. I don't know, man. Let's emergency loan somewhere, man. Let him do his thing, man. Because for me, he's just not good enough, mate. What we're relying on, Jesse Lingard in a Manchester derby. What's going on, man? And Oliver Solskjaer looked mad out here today against him. He was like, yo.
Was he actually telling him?
He was saying, one more and you're off. So for me, you know what, man? He gets a borderline 4, mate. It was poor today.
Okay.
No. 0.
0.
He did nothing. He did nothing in the game.
But I've seen you give 0s for left side. I just say
nothing in the game whatsoever. You can call it harsh. You can say
says he's from Manchester. Give him a 4.
you can call it harsh. You can call it whatever you want. But someone tell me. You can comment. Do what you want to do. What did he do in the game? What did he contribute? But putting us under pressure. We had a moment there. I said it in my fan cam before, where we was sort of in a sort of ascendance there, as good as it got. Around the edge of the box, and stupid decision by him put them straight back on the front foot, and it changed the atmosphere in the crowd, and then they started to get on top. Then it was all through him. He nearly cost us the goal on the break, but for Sterling being clueless like he always is against United, then it would have been done and dusted. He would have even been close at the end of the game. He did absolutely nothing. I feel sorry for him. You said it. There is that element to it now, but end of the day, mate, this is a dog-eat-dog. If Ferguson was in this team, managing this team, he'd be gone. Simple as, he'd be gone.
So a strong 0 from Adam, mate. Strong words. To up front, Martial
Gets a 3. I'm going in on him. I'm sorry, everyone's going to slag me off for it, but you know what? Just do something different, mate. I know you've got your game. He is a great player when he's got the right team around him, but when he's got to carry the team, I need you to step up. You're a senior player now. How long's he been here? 4 years now? Has he got any better from when he first came on? His first season, people would argue, is his best one under Van Gaal. You know what I mean? You're number 9. You're wearing the number 9 United shirt, and I need more from you. You've got to do more. You're one of the players now who we look to actually drag us through a game and do something. He had chances in the previous games. He let us down with them. I'm not even going to count Tranmere. And you know what? Again tonight, I just need more from him. What else did he do, mate?
Okay,
I can't disagree with that. I thought he looked lost out there. I thought he looked...
Was it a lack of service? Is that, or is that an easy excuse for him? Is that a get out of jail card?
You know what? Pressure's on now. Pressure's on now, mate. Bruno Fernandes is coming now. Step up, mate. Because in the summer, mate, we have to buy a striker. And this is no discredit to Martial. I think he's good, but he is not a number 9. For me, he's not number 9. He's not your first option.
So what is he then? Is that the problem? No one really knows.
Exactly that.
That's it.
The coaching doesn't know. As fans, we're undecided.
Exactly.
1 minute we're like, give him his number 9 back. He's a number 9. That's where he plays.
Tell me now, if you've got to choose between Rashford and Martial, who are you picking? Rashford's got a little bit more bite about him. He's got something different. We know what Martial's got, and Rashford hasn't got.
It's technically an actual like finesse and clinicalness. You would look at Martial, but in terms of, well, the season's proved it. I mean, Rashford put out to the left, he just gets that.
You could buy a number 9, put Martial out on the right hand side.
Imagine you have Raul Jimenez there or something like that, and Rashford on the right, Rashford on the left.
The first 10 minutes, mate, how many times did it go to him? We had a chance and he just couldn't hold it.
If he's going to play, he has to play the 2.
He played the 2 today with Greenwood.
Yeah, but it was dysfunctional today.
Yeah. Okay. So what, you agree with the 3? Greenwood taken off at half time, very difficult for him. But if we're giving Martial a 3, we're going to give Mason Greenwood a 5 then. It feels a bit weird. I don't know. Don't want to throw Mason under the bus. I'm not saying it was a difficult time out there.
I'm not throwing him under the bus. When you have a bad game, you have a bad game. Hold your hands
that's what I'm saying.
He's getting the same as Martial. He'll get a 3.
He was fairly.
I just look like he got hung out to dry, and it's just too much too soon for him. That was a top level game there. Cancelo is a top European player, but I just thought out there, it was a case of, it was just almost to contain City. Try and hit him on the break.
Or is all of it a bit too low? No, Adam's like, no, I'm giving Martial that 3.
For me, 5. 5 for me.
So you're going 5 for Greenwood, but you agree with the 3 for Martial. And you're saying 3 for both.
If I'm giving Martial a 3, then it's only fair that Greenwood gets one. It's not all his fault, mate, but we're going off what we're seeing. He played half a game. Okay, let us know what you guys think, if you think these guys are being too harsh. And on to the substitutes. Andreas Pereira. One donkey for another donkey. You know what I mean? He didn't do much wrong. He had a run down the right-hand side, which is twice as much as Lingard did, so he'd get a 4 for me.
Okay. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Pushing a 4.
Dan James on for Greenwood at half time. Got Rodri booked early on, and you're thinking, actually, maybe that's the thinking behind it. And then after that,
nah, just covered grass, mate. Just covered grass.
That was it. What are you saying?
3, mate.
3.
Mata
comes on. But didn't take that free kick, man. Why didn't he take that free kick?
I know, but Fred,
what's going on?
Fred had too much pride there, man. Should have given it to Mata.
Mate, so not really enough time to judge him. And then finally on to Solskjaer. Come to the Etihad twice in his Manchester United career as a manager, and he's won both.
I know.
He's schooling Pep Guardiola. He's lost the other 2 at home heavily. But we won it. We won it on the night. What would you give him today? We lost the tie, but you know.
We lost the tie. I give him a flat 5 out of 10, simply because we won City, but it wasn't through any tactical brilliance. It was a ball into the box, and we got lucky with a second. We picked up the second ball for a change, and we scored. It was the only shot we had on target, wasn't it?
I can't think of the keeper making a save now.
He didn't.
Other than that, no.
So what? It was the only shot on target, wasn't it? So really, that was just from a free kick from another player's brilliance. I won't say brilliance, but he actually won a free kick and we could put it in the box. That was it.
Okay. Adam saying 5, not really much to it. Yeah, we got the win, but didn't really think Solskjaer pulled a masterclass out.
Yeah, I just think he had the belief and he had the kind of managerial kind of prowess to get a second. I just think he didn't have it. I just think he didn't want to say, you know what, let City come out as a 3-4-1. I just think he didn't want to do that. I think, 5, man.
Okay. There you go. We've come to the end of player ratings. Let us know what you guys are feeling about what these guys have rated the players tonight. Whether you're on the side of extremely positive, because actually we didn't win, and we didn't lose, heavily. We won on the night. And that's 2 wins on the bounce. Tranmere and City could be on that side.
2 clean sheets.
2 clean sheets.
Going up, defence to holding midfield.
There you go.
I've got to take a positive from that, because they've been solid. It's just, we know we're missing players, and that's where we're struggling right now.
Or are you on the side of, and I'm not suggesting that it's you, I'm just saying it's this side and that side, even though you probably would think this. Or are you on the side that it was more of the same today? We got a goal against the run of play. I'm just saying how people might see it. We got a goal against the run of play. And City didn't finish the dinner.
It was a weird night, mate.
It was a weird night. But no negativity. Bruno Fernandes is here. Roll on Wolves without a midfield. Roll them on. You know what I'm saying? Finally is here, a proper player. And hopefully he can show us why it was worth waiting all this time for him to be there. Imagine he's another Alexis Sanchez. Jesus. Let's not speak that into the atmosphere.
I'm still hearted over that.
I'm joking. We are out of it. It's freezing cold and I need a hot chocolate or something. Peace. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos. And if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.